God bless you. My name is Prophet Julian Cervantes, and today we're going to be answering some questions that we had received through our social media. I am the spiritual leader of Legacy Ministries in Orlando, Florida, and I'm here because Christ have an answer for our questions. So let's go to our first question in social media. It says, if God is good, why he created evil? This is a question that had been asked many times, and let's go to the Bible to understand the answer. So number one, Genesis 1:1 says, in the beginning God created the heavens and the earth. It is talking about a creation that needed a place to be established. In order for something to be created, you need substance and you need space. So the first thing that God created before he created anything was space. God is eternal, so he fills everything. There's no void in him. Everything is completely covered by his presence. So where did we find that space that he needed? In the beginning, God made the first sacrifice. He sacrificed space of himself in order for him to be able to put creation somewhere. And that's where Genesis 1:2 happens, as the earth was without form and void, and darkness were covering on the face of the deep. So we see that he creates space, but because he removed himself from a part of everything that exists, immediately the void appear, immediately the darkness appear, immediately that was formless appear. The first creation happened because of God's voice. The technology of God's creation is his voice, and he speaks over the void, and he begins to manifest light, manifest all the things. But the question is, why did he create evil? Evil was not created in the same way that when he creates space, when he sacrificed space to put us somewhere, to create our universe, and in the moment that he create that space, darkness manifest. Is the same way that when he is absent, evil will manifest. The Bible shows us through these examples and many others, darkness is a consequence of the absence of light. In the same way, when God create all the beautiful beings, one of them, Lucifer, was created good. He was not created evil. But in his mind, he began to separate himself from God. In that separation, he had a consequence that thoughts begin to appear that were not inspired by God. Evil is not a creation. Evil is a consequence of the absence of God. Sin, the best way that I can describe it or give you a definition of what sin is that sin is separation from God. So in the moment that you separate an area of your life from God, immediately consequences begin to happen. God didn't create us to be independent from him. He created us with free will to depend on him. So sin is not created. It's just a consequence of us taking the option or the decision to separate something from him. Maybe because we want pleasure, maybe because we are afraid, maybe because we just want to be right. But every time that we separate something from God, if you see the conversation between Adam and Eve and the snake began to talk to them and deceive them to break their relationship with God. In order for the snake to be able to make them do something evil, the first thing that needed to happen was that Adam and Eve needed to separate their thoughts away from God. So evil was not created by God. In the same way that darkness is a consequence of the absence of light, evil is the consequence of the absence of God. So thank you for watching. We will see you the next time with more questions I'm Prophet Julian from Legacy Ministries Orlando.